Hello, folks. We are live. It looks like here on it is Saturday afternoon, probably close to about 2 o'clock. And I wanted to just give you a really quick weekend update as we are missions conference starting tomorrow. And so I'm excited about that. I hope you are as well. And I just want to share a couple of things that are really important that'll help, especially over the next couple of weeks. It'll help all of us. Um, First of all, let me encourage you to come maybe a little bit earlier than usual or stay a little bit later than usual and take the time to get to know the missionaries that are there for a little bit. They've taken the time to travel there, share their ministries with us, and just take a few moments and say hello to them, introduce yourself, maybe ask a question or find out a little bit more about them. Be welcoming to them. We're excited to have them there with us, and so be sure to make them feel welcome. Along that line, one of the biggest encouragements would be if you go ahead and plan today to be there for the evening service at 6 o'clock. I very clearly told them that we just want to go from 6 to 7. It's a short service. I told them to make it a little bit more interactive. I think that this week maybe the Lauks are going to tell us a little bit more about Paraguay itself and those kinds of things. I think they might have brought coloring sheets or something like that for the kids, or some sort of handouts for them as well to keep them engaged. And so go ahead and plan to be there from 6 to 7 in the evening. I know it'll be an encouragement and to them and to me and to all of us. So be there for that, and we would greatly appreciate that. And so we're excited about Missions Conference every week. The 7th, the 14th, the 21st, and 28th. It's going to be great. So be sure to be present for that. Secondly, let me just remind you, especially as we're slowly but surely having people come back to our services, let me just still remind you that we are aiming to keep, as you enter the Mount Hood Pavilion, we're aiming to keep the back left-hand side for those people that want to wear masks the entire time. If that is not your intention, we're asking you to sit somewhere else in the pavilion. It's got plenty of room and plenty of seats right now. And so pick another place to sit. That way, if people are more comfortable in that way, we're going to allow them to do that. So really anywhere except for that back left-hand corner, that would be greatly, greatly appreciated. Just a reminder about that. And then also a couple of other things that you need to know. As restrictions are starting to be lifted in a bunch of different ways, the Grove is having more and more retreats that are being scheduled. There's actually going to be a retreat that's going on this weekend, and in some of the subsequent weeks, it will have an effect on us. And it's going to affect us two ways. First of all, the primary location of those retreats will be in the Riverfront Lodge, where the restrooms we use are located. And so we are still allowed to use those restrooms, but the request is that we don't lounge around in there or anything. Just go in quickly and just use those two primary restrooms right in the front, in and out. Sometimes they'll have other restrooms down the hallways open for us, requesting that we go in and out for those restrooms. And then don't forget, there's that other building that has restrooms that's a little bit further away as well. So just be aware of that. We can still use those restrooms. Just realize we're not the only ones using those restrooms. And so there'll be a lot of traffic going through there. And so they're asking the same thing for us, just kind of in and out quickly as much as possible. The other thing that it's going to affect is parking. If you were there last Sunday, you probably already know that parking was already becoming an issue. But now that there's going to be some retreats on the campsite, parking will continue to be an issue. They're trying to help us as much as they can, but parking is limited, so people probably will park in our typical parking spots. So come a little bit early to get those. If not, there's parking behind the Mount Hood. So when you come into the Mount Hood, just kind of go around like you're going towards the lodge and then circle around the backside of the Mount Hood Pavilion. There's parking there. Also, there's parking on the other side of our parking area. You can do one of two things. You can come to the front of the Mount Hood and kind of take the drive around, or you can go past the entrance to our parking lot, then take a right and go down there, and you can park in those slots all the way up, even to the cement slab, the court that's right beside the Mount Hood. Usually the Claytons will park a truck over in that area. They say we're welcome to park in that space as well. So parking will probably be an issue. So just as a quick recap, Missions Month starts next week. Be on time. Be kind to our visiting missionaries and show some interest in what they're doing. Join us at 6 o'clock in the evening as well for our evening service. I know I'll appreciate that. They'll appreciate that, and be encouraged. Number 3, don't forget the back left-hand side. We're trying to reserve that for people that just want to wear a mask at all times. The whole rest of the Mount Hood, you can sit anywhere you want to, and that's completely fine. And then also don't forget the bathrooms. They're there, but there will be other people using them, so try to make that a quick in and out. And then parking, you can park behind the Mount Hood. You can park in our normal places. You can park on the left-hand side of the parking lot there, even up to the concrete slab that's right beside the Mount Hood, if you'd like to. So I wanted to give all that information because we've got a lot going on in the next couple of weeks, but we're excited for what the Lord might have all the way up through Easter. And we hope to see you there tomorrow on time, ready to go. And it's going to be a great Sunday, and we look forward to seeing you there at Pioneer. Have a great rest of the day. We'll talk to you later.